Hi, my name is Heather Smith, and you are listening to the Accounting Apps podcast. I'm jumping in for something a little bit different. As you may have seen if you're connected with me on socials, I am currently standing as a candidate in the ACCA Global Council elections. So I've been a member of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants for nearly 30 years now. It's given me opportunities to work across Australia, Singapore, England and Canada. It's connected me with inspiring accountants all over the world and sort of given me a very rewarding, it's been sort of the foundation of a very rewarding career, an impactful career, and enabled me through a memorandum of understanding to join the Chartered Accountants. So I am currently standing for the council elections as an opportunity to give back to the membership of ACCA. So if you're an eligible member, I encourage you to listen further. And if you're not an eligible member of ACCA, well, maybe you'd like to listen, and maybe you've got some friends who are members of ACCA, and you can sort of gently suggest to them that they vote, and if what I do and what I offer resonates with them, they vote for me. It's really, really hard for me in the Southern Hemisphere to get votes, to get momentum behind me, and to get elected onto the council. So let me sort of give you a bit of the framework. The council sets the direction for the ACCA. It decides how ACCA invests in member support, how it advocates with regulators, how it prepares for future challenges like AI and sustainability and digital transformation, and the talent pipeline. These are sort of big issues and they affect every member. So a little about me and sort of how I intersect or overlap with ACCA, and what you may not have realised was flavoured with ACCA. So I'm actually the very first born Australian ACCA fellow. That was an accident. I kind of didn't realise, and I've only kind of realised really over the last 10 years that I didn't really realise when I was doing it, it was such a rarity. But it clearly was. And I've kind of established that over the last few years. Currently in this election, I'm the only candidate from the Southern Hemisphere, though I do want to be clear that once you're elected, you represent all members. So even if there isn't a candidate from the Southern Hemisphere elected, the other members will support us in the Southern Hemisphere. I do a lot of advocacy work with the ACCA, so I chair the Global Forum for SMEs and SMPs, but they don't officially call it SMPs, but I unofficially, with my Heatherisms, call it SMPs as well. I'm also an active member of the Global Forum for Technology. As you'll be aware, if you've listened to this, I've authored 10 business books and I'm currently working on my 11th. Maybe you didn't know that, but yeah, currently working on my 11th. And I host this podcast, the Accounting Apps podcast, and I've been doing this for 10 years now, which is astonishing. Over the years, I've represented ACCA at more than 100 international conferences, championing innovation, ethics, technology, modern practices, inclusion, etc. And as I think you would know if you're listening in, I was named the Accounting Thought Leader of the Year in 2024. So beyond sort of what I've done, and there is actually more listed on my LinkedIn bio, such as I represented ACCA to the ATO for many, many years. And I actually did that all out of my own pocket. I paid for all my travel expenses, all my accommodation for many years to get ACCA's recognition. But again, it kind of is one of those things. ACCA recognition is a BAS agent, but it's kind of one of those things that you just don't see. And if you want people to vote, people need to see you. So beyond sort of those achievements, I try to give the SME and the SMP communities a really strong voice. I'm passionate about technology and how we can use technology to work for us. And I'm really focused on ensuring members are at the heart of every decision. So last year, fewer than 5% of ACCA members actually voted. This means is if you do vote, it kind of is has a weight of like 20 times what it would in a typical election. So your vote genuinely does help shape our profession. You can vote for up to 21 candidates, and I'd be honoured if one of those votes was for me, Heather Smith. You've got 20 other votes, so just throw me a spare vote there. And you should have received all the information about voting now in your inbox. And together, I spent a lot of time trying to listen to the community surface back to the community, surface back to the membership bodies what the community are feeling. So together, let's build a future-focused, globally connected ACCA that supports all members everywhere. And I really appreciate you taking the few moments to listen. And please take 5 minutes to vote. And if you're not an eligible voting member, please send a message to someone who you know is and encourage them to vote. I would be really appreciative. Thank you so much. I'm Heather Smith. This is the Accounting Apps Podcast. Hope you like the next episode.